let's skip the part where I tell you why you avoid things. You already know. You've got the list, the plan, the timer, and still end up scrolling on the couch, cleaning something irrelevant that you don't really need to clean, hyperfixating, or deep diving Wikipedia instead of just starting. So let's talk about what actually works. Because task avoidance isn't laziness. This is your brain trying to protect you from discomfort. And the fix isn't motivation, it's regulation, structure, and momentum. So number 1, first, shrink the threat. Your brain doesn't hate work, it hates vague and overwhelming. Clean the house sounds like a huge project nightmare, but put 1 cup in the sink, that's manageable. Write my report feels impossible and sounds like a huge challenging task, but when you break it up into sections, like open Google Docs and just type the title, that's fine. Every time you shrink the task into sections, maybe, you shrink the stress signal. Tiny steps tell your brain, see, we survived starting. So every time you do complete one of those small tasks, you're retraining your brain slowly and showing yourself. You start to see that you are able to accomplish tasks, and as you accomplish tasks, you're motivated to complete more. Because your environment is essential to your optimal mental health, in combination with other factors, it's very important to have your surroundings coincide with how you want the rest of the things in your life to be, right? I read something the other day that said, if you haven't put the clothes away on the chair in the corner of your room, that's like stagnant energy. How do you expect other stuff in your life to move forward if the energy around you is stagnant? And that resonated with me for some reason. Number 2, reduce friction. Avoidance isn't always emotional. Sometimes it's just logistics. If you have to clear the table, find a pen, and open 3 tabs before you can even begin, your brain's already over it. So remove the extra steps. Set things up the night before. Do something today that you'll thank yourself for tomorrow or later. Keep your tools ready, your workspace as tidy as you prefer it to be, and your task list visible. Make starting the easiest possible option. If you have to sit there and think about all the planning and tidying up you have to do, then you can't actually accomplish any task. A lot of your time is just being devoted toward preparation instead of execution. The same way you get negative reinforcement from procrastinating, you can get positive reinforcement from actually completing the task that you need to complete. Third, add accountability. Our brains literally produce more dopamine when we know someone's watching. So tell a friend, I'll text you when I finish this. Join a co-working Zoom or do what's called body doubling. Just have someone in the room while you're working. It's not weakness. So what if you have to do some extra steps? It's biology. You're borrowing external structure until your internal motivation catches up. Number 4, regulate first, act second. So don't wait to feel motivated. Take 60 seconds to breathe, ground yourself, drop your shoulders. Once your nervous system calms down, the task stops feeling like a threat. You're not waiting to want to start. You're lowering the alarm so starting becomes possible. Because if you wait, you're never going to be ready. Now, here's the magic trick. The 2-minute rule. Tell yourself you'll do it for 2 minutes. That's it. If you still hate it after 2 minutes, stop. But most people don't, because the hardest part was beginning. Once the prefrontal cortex turns on, momentum kind of does the rest. You're flipping your dopamine system from dread to reward, because you're thinking about the bigger picture and the final outcome of whatever it is that you want. And then the last thing you kind of have to start doing is rebuilding self-trust. Every time you start and finish, even the tiniest thing, you prove to your brain that your promises mean something again. Avoidance breaks the trust that you have with yourself. Action repairs it. And consistency. Not perfection. Consistency is what rewires your belief in yourself. You're not lazy at all. You're overwhelmed, underregulated, and trying to protect yourself. So shrink the threat, reduce the friction, regulate first, start small. 2 minutes. Because you don't need motivation. You just need 1 moment of movement. That's it. That's how you start. Thank you for being here today. I'll see you next time.